Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the workshop of the Board of County Commissioners. Would you all please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, first off, we have the sheriff here. You have three. You get the first 3 bullet points, Steve, so
Good afternoon.
take it away. Go ahead. It's all yours. We'll start with the one on the top. We'll start with the one on the top, the discussion over the law enforcement contract. Sounds like they'll
Yeah.
probably be voting on that tonight.
I've seen the, I guess the contract that the town of Dolores provided to me, which I think is the same as what you have.
Actually, it's not.
So, Sheriff, might be helpful just for me to jump in. So I understand that there's been a lot of, back and forth about this contract. Let's see, I guess it would have just been early last week, I spoke with Julie Westendorf, who was the interim town attorney for the town. And so we had discussed this contract that the town substantially had drafted with the amendment of removing this paragraph 10 in that contract, which is about, it's got a couple of different things, but really, my recommendation to our board was to not adopt this contract with this indemnification clause in particular. So based on my discussion with Julie, I think this is what's going to be presented to the town this evening.
Well, the copy that I have doesn't have that removed, so I don't know. And I got this from the town just last week. I have not been involved in any discussions with this, so I don't know.
Okay.
I've never even met the new town attorney, so, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
So
That's
let
in there.
me make a clarification because you're
Sure.
correct. So they did at the last meeting just appoint the new town attorney, which was Ethan Sumrall?
Ethan Sumrall is his name,
yeah, I haven't met him.
But
I don't know.
in the interim, Julie Westendorf has been, she's been the one that's on the Zoom meetings.
Oh,
That's been representing the town. You've been
that
in
was a
those.
temporary,
She's still
Yeah.
there
Town
because she's
attorney, I
still
guess.
working on this contract, the way I understand it. Is that correct?
So she just let me know that she was gonna continue just on this contract. I think Ethan's up and running for other things, but because this contract, as I understand it, she substantially drafted, I think she was gonna continue to advise their board on that issue. That was my understanding.
well, just so you all know, I don't have any problem with what's in here. I mean, doesn't matter to me. Okay.
So I think that's just like our state of affairs, basically. That was the conversation I had with Julie Westendorf. I understand their intent was to take this contract up this evening, and
Sounds like
then
it'll be this evening. It's on the.
we
on the
might be able to
agenda.
address it tomorrow.
Okay.
Let me
If
look
you
at
say
that.
so. I don't know anything about
I
it.
think
so.
that'd probably be more prudent to wait and see what Town of Dolores does tonight.
So basically, we're saying extract 10, which it sounds like it's the conversation you had with Julie. And then if there's any other changes from that, we'll find that out tonight.
We'll just need to see if they end up signing anything. Like, I don't think we're really in a position to do anything right now,
Right.
obviously, but that's where we're at.
Well, that's tonight, from what I understand. But like I said, my number 10, that is in here that I got from them, so I don't know. I don't know what will be presented to the town board. As far as I know, it's what I got. So that's what the town provided me, so.
Okay. So I guess for me specifically, and I've asked this question in the past, because looking at the numbers, Steve, just to make sure that we're obviously giving them what they're paying for, but not so much extra, because we have the unincorporated part of the county that we need to focus on too. And I guess that's my biggest rub, is that if we're giving, now that we're able to track this and see the time and the hours that are spent there, and again, I can't, and I know that, and I'm not telling, or I'm asking that we need to take care of the unincorporated part of the county to not have so many hours that are in Dolores that are not being paid for. So, other than this, item 10, Stephen, if you think you're okay with that, then I'm okay with that. We'll obviously find out if it's in there or not tonight.
You know, the unincorporated part of the county is not being neglected at all. They're actually covering that area, but we've had this discussion before.
Yeah,
I don't
just-
know what the expenses are for 143,000. Maybe you can tell me where that came up from.
Oh,
I don't know.
it includes everything, and I think that Travis had that breakdown, and we've sent it to you before. But it's from wages, benefits, vehicles, insurance, fuel, everything, dispatch, everything that goes along with a FTE. So
Yeah,
an FTE,
I figured that out too.
Yeah. so we
Certainly
can send
not.
that to you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
For
it
sure.
certainly exceeds that amount, but it's whatever. That's up to the town.
Yep.
Okay?
So I guess then we'll see what, are you going to plan on being there, or you can zoom in? I plan on being
I was
there.
just going to zoom in. Yeah, I wasn't planning on
Like
attending.
normal. Okay. Anything else that we need to go over with then, commissioners?
I don't think so. Joe, you think?
Okay. All right. Bullet point number 2 then, the grant, or the IGA grant for the ID devices. So what's this one?
This is equipment that's being provided to the sheriff's office from the Colorado Bureau of Investigation. They're the ones that applied for this federal grant. They did it last year. We did not receive any equipment. The fingerprint, Instaprint, mobile units from them at all last year. So they're providing 2 for me this year.
And that's just for mobile,
They're mobile fingerprint identifiers, yes. And there's no cost to the county for this.
that you do out in the field or something?
Mhm. Exactly. Yeah. We need to identify somebody, that's what it does. And that's what it's for. There was only one that the state patrol had, and so we've all been trying to share when we need to with them. But CBI is actually going to provide 2, so.
And this is this just a 1-year contract, or?
Well, it's not, it's just an agreement between the county and CBI for this equipment to be received by the sheriff's office. There's no other expenses, there's nothing. The equipment stays with the sheriff's office until they want it back. Yeah,
and
that's
then-
it. No strings are attached to this.
Okay. Question, Stephen? You've looked at this.
Yeah, I don't have any questions about it.
So if this, I think this came to me in a DocuSign, Steve, so if
Yep.
it's
I forward it to you that way.
been, I know, but they typically have a time-sensitive stamp, so the DocuSign, before it comes to us, I can't sign it. So once we approve it, then I need another DocuSign sent back.
Do you still have that original email?
I'm sure I do, because I send it
Yeah,
to get on the,
yeah.
to the board.
Because nothing goes until after the state comptroller signs it, after everybody has signed it. So,
Commissioner, I think the one you sent to me, it timed out, so I couldn't.
Yeah, it typically, within 24 hours, they time out.
I don't know, this has been like a month and a half.
Yep, because it was on our agenda, nobody showed up, so we were gone, so it's been at least 3 weeks.
Yeah, I sent it to you as soon as they sent it to me,
Mhm.
and I forwarded it to you.
Right.
Yeah.
And obviously, we don't sign anything until it's been approved.
Well, if you want, I can try and dig up that original email, ask
I
them to
just-
resend it to you.
Well, it's the DocuSign, because the
Yeah.
original email is going to be timed out. So if you can get with them and have them send the new DocuSign, Wednesday morning or Tuesday
Afternoon.
afternoon is by far the best.
Sure, I can try and reach out to, I'll reach out to CBI.
Okay.
Have them resend it to you directly.
And then I can sign it, because I don't sign any DocuSigns until it's been approved.
Well, I understand that, but
Okay.
this doesn't have anybody else's signature on it, but yours.
Okay. All right, and then bullet point number 3 is the VEST grant.
This is a federal assistance grant that we apply. It's generally for 2 years, but this will go from, well, of course, this year into 2027. So it's another year and a half, 2-year grant is what they look at it. It's we pay for half, they pay for half of the ballistic vest grants that are expiring. And it should be, I asked for 7, but I guess apparently she put 3,500. It's 7,000, but we're out 3,500.
So it's a 50% cash match.
Yep. It's 50-50.
How many vests is that, Steve?
Oh gosh, we're replacing 11 this year.
Okay,
Yeah.
Are
And
they-
we'll replace another 8 or 9 next year.
okay. For lack of better terminology, do they prevent knife attacks? Will
Yes.
knives penetrate? Okay,
Yes.
good.
The technology is really advanced. The new vests that we're getting are actually even better than the ones that we got 4 years ago.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't necessarily prevent taser strikes.
Yeah.
If one of the probes happens to strike the body, it still can send a current, but it doesn't, this isn't the technology that prevents taser strikes.
right.
Yeah. So, hope we don't lose a taser. Don't give one away. Yeah.
Yeah. That's all I have.
Okay, question? Okay. Okay,
Okay, thanks.
All right.
that's it. First
Yeah.
3.
Have a good day.
Thank you, Sheriff.
All right, Road and Bridge, I see nobody in here from Road and Bridge, so do you have an update from Road and Bridge?
I do not, Commissioner. It's been kind of a busy morning.
Okay, all right, we'll let it go with that. Ken Curtis, I thought they said had a prior engagement, so he won't be here today, so we'll move him to another conversation. And a letter of interest for the Cortez Cemetery District. I see that we have one, unless something else has come in.
This is all we have, Commissioner,
Okay.
All right,
and we did advertise it, the position, so
We still have one opening?
still have one opening.
Yeah.
so this would now be a committee of 2?
Yeah. Board of 2.
You know, I'm just going to put it out there in public. You know, we get a lot of people, you know, asking about these types of things, and get on a board. Do some, get out there and see how things work and function. And I mean, this is a small board to be on, but they're still extremely beneficial and needed to everybody out there. Get on a board. Step up.
You can
Try
learn-
to do something.
You
for
can
the
learn
community.
a lot about spending taxpayer dollars just being on one of these boards and the process that we go through.
Okay. Any questions on this one? I think we probably all know him. Okay. Well, then we've come to the end of our agenda, and we are adjourned. Thank you all.